Kia ora papatu nuku te iwi. Greetings, Earthlings. I'm going to show you a Temu colouring book I ordered about a week or two ago, and there's a few things I have to say about it. This is the book right here. So it's got a nice glossy finish, and it's got about 24 pages. I've already gone through, counted them. You can see these are what some of the pages look like. And there's a variety. There's a hot rods, low riders, about $6 or a little over $6 I paid for this. This page is blank, so you have 24 pictures to colour in, and the flip side is left blank. And you can kind of see there's that weird little thing going on where you press and the ink sort of gets embossed onto the other side or printed onto the other side, but that's alright. I personally don't mind that. It's not a deal breaker for me. It's got a lot of detail in these. Now, these are very clearly AI generated images of vehicles, so you get a lot of weird sort of artifacts that you typically get with AI. So there's a really good one, so that's actually quite a cool page. So you've got a lot of these patterns over here, obviously designed in a way to be kind of reminiscent of lowrider kind of culture, hot rods and that kind of stuff. But you see here you get a lot of these kinds of weird patterns happening where they probably shouldn't be happening. Let's go back to the page that I'm working on. That's pretty obvious. Like, there's this weird thing. Can't work out if it's supposed to be a panel trim or what, but you know, there's some weird things going on with the image that you do typically get with AI generated. I personally don't mind, even though I'm not the biggest fan of AI in general. You know, this looks like it could be a Cadillac, but it's got a lot of AI generated sort of things going on. Buildings in the background look kind of cool though, and this is really nice. Can't wait to get onto this, but yeah. So let's have a close look at these pages. It's no more thicker or thinner than general copy paper. Copy paper is about 80 grams. And honestly, the texture just feels like it feels like general copy paper. Color pencil takes quite well to it. I use my polychromos. You know, they are technically art grade, and I know some people will say, oh, you're using art grade for color pencil books, blah blah blah, you know. I mean, yeah, life's too short, you know. Life's short. There you go. It's always good to practice with the medium that you use. Keep those artistic muscles kind of exercised, you know. So I'm still working on this. Not really sure what else I'm going to do with this, with all these bits going on here. I'm a little bit conflicted about this because I know that a lot of these images are probably taken from actual artists, and these artists, like you can actually see here, I can't make out what the signature of that is, you know. And as an artist myself, I'm kind of conflicted about that. At the very least, the algorithm learned from these artists to generate these images, and the artists are not really getting any credit for it. So it's a bit of a conflict for me. I hate to admit it, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, not gonna lie. When I saw it, I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot, and it's only $6. So if it sucks, then yeah, it's just $6 down the drain. Yeah, I kind of am inclined to say that it's not down the drain, you know, like I haven't worked on many artworks recently. As some of you will know, I've been busy with other projects. I've drawn something that's just a little bit too taxing on my brain at the moment, but yet I still want to exercise my artistic muscles, you know, and this is kind of it's kind of a good way to do it. Do I recommend this? You know what? Sure. You know, if you can spare like $6 to $7, you just kind of want to relax and just enjoy yourself and have a bit of fun, then go for it. You know, there's some weird things happening with these images, but again, you just gotta kind of let that go and just embrace it for the weirdness. Oh, and before we go, one thing I would say is, because it's akin to like copy paper, I would not recommend using pens or like heavy inks, you know, wet mediums. You can see the texture, how it crinkles and stuff. It's not the highest quality, you know, it is only for $6 to $7. I mean, you could try fine liners with this. Like, to me, an artwork like this screams fine liners, you know. I personally wouldn't be willing to try it, but I'll leave that up to you. But anyway, the long and short of it is, I recommend giving it a go. And catch you later.